Hi, hello, welcome to the weather update. It's a little before 8 p.m. on November the 9th, 2018, and we are going to talk about the fact that the computer models completely blew the forecast. Because remember, we were talking about that heavy rain and how it was supposed to arrive like later tonight. Well, it arrived early this evening instead, and the rain actually started in the afternoon and got heavy over the past couple of hours. And you could see that heavy line of rain. Here it is. It formed and moved across. Looks like it developed over New Jersey and then moved across Long Island and is now moving across Suffolk County. Heavy line of rain, and it was luckily I was not outside while it was coming down, but it was a really heavy batch of rain that wound up moving through. That was supposed to move through much later. The rain moved in much quicker than we expected, and therefore it impacted the rush hour. Fortunately, it doesn't seem like there are any major problems as a result of this rain, but there was, it looks like, a special marine warning out for this line that wound up moving through. Let's take a look at the Weather Service. We have a flash flood watch in effect for most of the area because of these heavy rains, and a wind advisory too that will be going. So let's take a look at the wind advisory first. We have this wind advisory in effect for tomorrow, actually 10 a.m. tomorrow, with gusty west winds. All right, the flash flood watch, that is in effect until 6 a.m. on Saturday because of that heavy rain. So we'll take a look and see what the rainfall. I don't know if we have any actual rainfall numbers yet. We'll have to. So I'll probably have to wait for tomorrow's weather update. But I'm sure that we've gotten an inch of rain at least from that. But we don't have those numbers. So without that, I can't really provide you with that information. Let's take a look at tropical tidbits. Let's take a look at the models. The models that got it so wrong tonight, so wrong. We're just going to go over the local regions and show you what exactly happened. So you can see this was as of this was supposed to be what it looked like around 7. All right, so it was off. It was off. And look, it has the heavy rain over us toward midnight. So it's way off. It's way off. Let's see if the NAM was any more accurate here with this. All right, the NAM might have been a little more accurate to the changing trend. So here's that line. See, it had that heavy rain line moving through around 9, 10 o'clock, and it already moved through, so it's off. The radar is, if you take a look at this, you compare it with this, it's completely off. After this moves through, it's not going to rain for a while. We might get a couple more showers when that cold front moves through, but way off, just way off, off by not just a little bit, by hours and hours and hours. So because of that, I really have to throw all these models out. And had I known that was going to happen, I would have issued my weather update sooner. I'm sorry for those folks who got caught in the heavy rain. That's why you got to keep an eye on the radar. But behind it, we have a cooler, more blustery day tomorrow, even some lake effect snow. So we are starting to get into that fall pattern here. So without that, we'll just look at the skies and see how the skies look tomorrow. So the NAM has us clearing out and having a nice sunny day. Maybe a few more clouds over Long Island. New Jersey looks like more sunshine there. And then Sunday, probably less clouds on Sunday. Less clouds, maybe a little less wind too, because the wind is also going to be up. I'll look at the wind here. Wind speed. Yeah, let's take a look at the wind speed. All right, so wind speeds won't be too high on Sunday, but Saturday, this is my concern. We take a look at Saturday afternoon, the winds are really going to pick up. So you see here the winds here. All right, some strong winds over here. Oh, this is 850. I wonder why it seemed like those winds are a little too strong. I want the surface wind. My mistake. I do apologize for that. Yeah, we want the surface wind. So you can see the surface wind. We have some strong winds out of the southeast that are going to become westerly tomorrow, and we get into that west wind. You see, but a lot of it doesn't look that bad. It looks like the worst of it's offshore, but there will be some gustiness, some instability. But that result, you see that the high winds are aloft at 850, so that's indicating very strong cold air advection. So when we take a look at the temperatures, you'll see that means the temperatures are going to drop relatively quick as we go into tomorrow. So You see, there's the front coming through. Probably around midnight, temperature's going to start dropping. The winds are going to get strong, and tomorrow we're going to struggle to reach the low 40s. It's going to be very windy, very chilly, very November-like day. And for Sunday, similar temperatures, probably temperatures struggling to reach the low 40s, but a little less wind. But we are entering a colder pattern now, so it definitely will feel a lot chillier as we go into tomorrow, and hopefully dry up all this rain that we have had. So just for fun, just for giggles, we'll go back and we'll look at total accumulated precip, even though a lot of it has already fallen or is falling right now because the model's timing was off. So it looks like the NAM has between 1 and 2 inches of rain falling across our area. Let's take a look at some of the other models. Let's take a look at the HRRR model. I have to go to the 23Z run. And that also has the around 1 and 2 inches. I'm actually very curious. Let's go back to this, because let's see, the HRRR model is a little more accurate when it comes to timing. Yes, the HRRR model is a little more accurate with the timing because it has a higher refresh rate. Basically, it runs, and the HRRR basically runs, it has a new run every hour. So it's definitely a little more better with the timing. So if this rain moves through, that's it. So we got the rain over with a lot earlier, probably around 3 hours earlier than expected. But a big, definitely, I've never seen the timing off so badly on the models before. It's very unusual. Probably climate change is a factor. It could very well be. But that will bring this weather update to an end. I'm sorry if you did get caught in the rain tonight. But it is wrapping up. It will be wrapping up in the next couple of hours. Right now, again, looking at the radar. I'm going to refresh this radar. And we're going to take a look at the latest radar here and see. Let me get it over our area here. And see what's going on. So again, here is that band of heavy rain. It kind of stretches from just east of Barnegat over the ocean and up through central Suffolk County, Islip, Quorum, Brookhaven, Smithtown, and into the Pine Barrens. Are going to start seeing this heavy rain now, but it is shifting east of Nassau County. So I'm going to put this into motion, so you'll see that. And that'll wrap up this weather update as soon as it loads. So yeah, you can see the rain really moved. And now there is some training involved, so it might actually wind up sitting over Suffolk County for a little bit. Yeah, I see a little bit of training. So while Nassau County looks like it's trying to dry out, Suffolk County is going to be in the rain for a couple more hours. And Suffolk County is probably going to have higher rainfall amounts versus Nassau and Jersey. So that is going to conclude this weather update. Thank you for watching. Take care, and try to stay dry tonight.